Okay, got another great question. My CEO keeps asking why we have so many people in engineering when we're understaffed and how should I respond? So, number one, it's a common question that CTOs and other technology leaders are going to get. And it's natural for technology leaders to get defensive about this one. But it's actually ourselves who are to blame for this. And what I mean by that is there's a few things that you haven't done if you're getting this question. The first thing you haven't done is you haven't shown the data for who's doing what. That's why the question is being asked. So you have to figure out like how do you draw the map of that? That's thing number one. Thing number two is you haven't shown the demand on engineering and where the gap is between the capacity and the demand. So in some way you have to capture that. You have to articulate like how much work in terms of the roadmap or some other demands are actually being placed on engineering. Number three, you haven't been that good at asking for additional resources connected to an ROI. Because if your boss is coming to you and asking you this question, you haven't been explaining that, hey, look, this is what everybody's doing, and this is what the demands are on engineering, here's what the gap is, and that if you give me additional resources, here's the return on investment I'm going to deliver for you. So if you haven't been having any of those conversations or figuring any of that out or aggregating all this data and sending it to your CEO, how is he or she going to know what the real situation is? So before you get super defensive, answer these three things. It's showing the data for what everybody's doing, showing the gap, and showing an ROI. And then you're going to be set answering this question. All right. So thanks for submitting the question. And if you want something answered, go ahead and submit it down in the comments below.